Millions of people unknowingly suffer from silent bone loss. Could your supplement routine be helping or harming your bones? Are you doing everything that you can to protect your bone health? With osteoporosis affecting millions, often progressing without symptoms, it's important to take proactive steps to keep your bones strong and resilient. But let's be honest, navigating the world of supplements can feel overwhelming. What should you take? How much should you take? And why should you take it? Today, I'll be walking you through the top 5 supplements that are proven to support bone health, empowering you to make informed decisions about your health. Whether you're looking to prevent bone loss or to speed up recovery, these insights will help you to take the guesswork out of supplementation and help you to build better bones, one step at a time. Let's get started. Hi, I'm Sarah, and I'm a nutritional health coach through the Institute for Integrated Nutrition and a BoneFit fitness instructor. I'm also a 500-hour trained yoga teacher with additional training that's specific to osteoporosis and yoga. I'm on a mission to reduce the number of osteoporotic fractures that happen each year, and I am so pleased to have you join me in the journey to better bone health. When I first meet with a new health coaching client, one of the most eye-opening conversations that we have is about their supplements, what they're taking and why they're taking it. It's surprising how often people don't realize what they're actually putting into their bodies. The first step is always figuring out what nutrients they're already getting from food, because whole nutrient-rich foods are the foundation of any healthy routine. But sometimes, even with the best intentions, there are gaps. And those gaps can lead to silent bone loss, which often goes unnoticed until it becomes a real problem. Here's something that I see often. Clients are taking multiple supplements that were recommended to them by well-meaning friends, family members, medical practitioners, or even online influencers. While the intentions are good, these overlapping recommendations can add up to an unbalanced supplement routine, where someone is taking too much of one thing and not enough of something else. This is why I encourage everyone to take a step back, to review their supplements, and to ensure that they're getting the right nutrients in the right amounts. Today, I invite you to do the same thing. After we go through the list of essential supplements for bone health, take a moment to evaluate your own routine and to make sure that it's truly supporting you and serving you in the best way possible. When we get nutrients from food, the body's great at managing what it needs and what it doesn't. But supplements are different. They're often highly concentrated, and how much we take at once really starts to matter. That's why being intentional with your supplement choices is so important. So let's dive in. Today, I'm going to start with some of the lesser known, underrated nutrients that actually play a powerful role in building strong and healthy bones. These unsung heroes don't get the attention that they deserve, but they're actually essential for bone health. After that, we'll move on to the more well-known staples like calcium and vitamin D. So get ready to take control of your bone health one step at a time. So number 5 in our supplement countdown is vitamin K2. Vitamin K is an underrated but absolutely essential nutrient for bone health. Think of vitamin K2 as your body's traffic controller for calcium. It ensures that calcium is sent to your bones, where it strengthens and fortifies them and prevents the calcium from building up in your arteries, which can also protect your heart health. But that's not all. Vitamin K2 also helps to stimulate your bone building cells, and it boosts collagen production, giving your bones the strength and the flexibility that they need to stay resilient. You can find vitamin K2 in foods like egg yolks, beef liver, and in fermented food options like natto and kombucha. However, if these aren't regular staples in your diet, then supplementation is likely a smart choice. When it comes to vitamin K2 supplements, there are 2 forms that you'll want to consider for bone health, MK4 and MK7. While the names might sound a bit technical, here's the good news. Both forms are highly beneficial for your bones. If you're choosing just one form, then go with MK7. It's a great option because it stays active in your body for a longer period of time, allowing for sustained benefits. The recommended daily dose for bone health falls between 100 and 200 mcg daily, giving you some flexibility when you're shopping for a supplement. So whether you're getting vitamin K2 through food or supplementation, vitamin K2 is a must-have in your bone health toolkit. Now that we've talked about getting calcium into your bones, let's focus on another powerhouse nutrient that lays the foundation for strong and healthy bones, which brings us up to number 4 on our list, vitamin C. And let me say this loud and clear, vitamin C is essential for bone health. Why is vitamin C so important? It helps to build the scaffolding that keeps your bones strong and resilient. This nutrient stimulates your bone building cells. It prevents bone loss and even reduces inflammation in your body. And if you've ever experienced a fracture, vitamin C steps up to assist in repairing and healing your bones. It truly does it all when it comes to supporting better bone health. Here's the thing. Vitamin C is water soluble, which means that your body doesn't store it. You actually need to consume it and replenish it every single day. Luckily, it's abundant in all fresh fruits and vegetables, so it's easy to include in your diet. Some of the best sources are colored bell peppers, especially the orange ones, strawberries, kiwi, papaya, citrus fruits like oranges and grapefruits, tomatoes, and cruciferous vegetables like broccoli, Brussels sprouts, cabbage, and cauliflower. While the daily recommended amount of vitamin C is 75 milligrams for women and 90 milligrams for men, research suggests that higher amounts, closer to 500 milligrams daily, can provide even greater results for bone health. Research shows this level of intake not only boosts collagen production, which your bones need to stay strong, but it also improves fracture healing. That's a win-win for bone health. These findings come from a systematic review called The Efficacy of Vitamin C Supplementation on Collagen Synthesis and Oxidative Stress After Musculoskeletal Injuries, which I'll list in the description for this video. And another reason to love vitamin C, it's really hard to overdo it. The upper limit for daily intake is 2,000 milligrams, which means that you'd have to go really overboard to reach that. And with all of the incredible benefits it offers, adding vitamin C to your daily routine is an easy and impactful way to care for your bones. Whether you get it through whole foods or a supplement, this nutrient deserves a top spot on your bone health checklist. So coming in at number 3 is magnesium, a powerhouse nutrient for bone health that deserves more attention. Whether you decide to supplement it or to focus on magnesium-rich foods, this mineral plays an essential role in keeping your bones strong and flexible. You'll find magnesium naturally in kale, nuts and seeds, whole grains, legumes, fatty fish, and even dark chocolate. Yes, dark chocolate. But despite its availability in these delicious foods, many people don't get enough magnesium in their diets. So why is magnesium so crucial? For starters, magnesium activates vitamin D in your body, which is essential for properly absorbing calcium. It's also a key player in collagen production, giving your bones their strength and flexibility that they need to stay strong and healthy. And perhaps most importantly, magnesium helps to maintain the right calcium balance in your body, ensuring that calcium goes where it belongs and isn't stored in places like your arteries. So here's a quick tip. If you're supplementing both magnesium and calcium, aim for about half as much magnesium as you're taking in calcium. This isn't a hard and fast rule as individual needs can vary, but it's a really helpful starting point. I've seen firsthand how impactful this can be. A client of mine thought that she was getting enough magnesium through her diet, but testing revealed a deficiency. By adjusting her supplements, we improved her magnesium levels, which in turn enhanced her calcium absorption and her bone health. If you're new to magnesium supplementation, start slow and see how your body reacts, as magnesium is sometimes used to relieve constipation. gradually increase your dose until you reach the recommended 350 to 400 milligrams daily. When it comes to choosing a form, magnesium citrate is my top recommendation. It's easy to digest, it absorbs well, and it's a good option for both calcium and magnesium supplements. Go citrate! So here's another important tip. Magnesium and calcium compete for absorption, so it's better to take them at different times during the day. Try taking calcium in the morning or with dinner and save magnesium for bedtime. It not only supports your bones, but it can also help to improve sleep. Magnesium is a true multitasker, working behind the scenes to keep your bones strong, balanced, and resilient. So whether you add it through food, supplements, or a combination of both, don't overlook this essential mineral on your journey to better bone health. So before getting to our top 2 supplements, let's shine a spotlight on some honorable mentions in the form of trace minerals, another group of unsung heroes for bone health. These mighty nutrients include boron, zinc, manganese, and copper, and while we only need them in small amounts, their impact on keeping your bones healthy and strong is huge. So let me share an interesting study from Oregon State University. Researchers explored the benefits of combining trace minerals with calcium for better bone health. They divided participants into 2 groups. One group took 1,000 milligrams of calcium daily, while the other took the same calcium dose, but also added copper, manganese, and zinc. The results? The group taking the combination of calcium and trace minerals experienced significantly less bone loss at the spine compared to the calcium-only group. This is a powerful reminder that bone health is about more than just calcium and vitamin D. Trace minerals also play a vital role. So here's a breakdown of the amounts that were shown to be beneficial from the study. Copper, 2.5 milligrams daily. Having a copper deficiency is linked to decreased bone density, especially at crucial points like the femur and femoral neck. Manganese, 5 milligrams daily. Zinc, 15 milligrams daily. And don't forget about boron, another trace mineral that deserves a spot in your bone health toolkit. Boron works behind the scenes to activate vitamin D3, which is essential for absorbing both calcium and magnesium effectively. Without enough boron, your body may not fully utilize these critical nutrients. The recommended daily dose for boron is just 3 milligrams, but that small amount can make a big difference. By including these trace minerals in your routine, whether through diet or supplements, you're giving your bones the tools that they need to stay resilient, flexible, and strong. These overlooked nutrients are proof that sometimes big things really do come in small packages. Number 2 on our list is vitamin D3, a vital nutrient for building and maintaining strong and healthy bones. Without enough vitamin D3, your body simply can't absorb calcium properly, and that can lead to osteoporosis over time. Think of vitamin D3 as the gatekeeper that ensures that calcium makes its way into your bones where it belongs. A deficiency in this essential vitamin is a silent but significant contributor to bone loss, and unfortunately, many of us aren't getting enough of it. While our bodies can produce vitamin D from sunlight, there's a catch. If you're like me and wear sunblock to protect your skin from cancer, then you're probably not making enough vitamin D from the sun. You can also find small amounts of vitamin D3 in foods like egg yolks, fatty fish like salmon, and certain mushrooms. But dietary sources alone often fall short. That's why vitamin D3 is one of the most important supplements for most people. Here's an important update that you should be aware of. In 2024, the Endocrine Society revised its clinical guidelines on vitamin D3 supplementation. Instead of taking a large dose once a week, they now recommend taking lower doses daily. This change helps to maintain steady vitamin D3 levels in the blood, which is better not only for your bones, but for your overall health. So if you haven't already, I strongly encourage you to get your vitamin D level checked by your doctor annually. It's a quick and simple test that can provide valuable insight. Many doctors don't routinely check vitamin D levels, so you may need to ask for it specifically. And while insurance coverage can vary, it's worth knowing where you stand, as it can really help to determine how much vitamin D3 you need. If your levels are within a healthy range, then a maintenance dose of between 800 to 1,000 international units daily should be sufficient. This smaller amount is sometimes hard to find, as many supplements cater to people that have deficiencies, but know that it's also perfectly fine to take a 1,000 international unit dose. If you're deficient, a doctor may recommend a higher dose, sometimes up to 2,000 international units daily, depending on your needs. For most people, the upper safe limit is 4,000 IUs daily, but very few people will actually need that much. From personal experience, I've dealt with a significant deficiency and have been supplementing 2,000 IUs daily to correct it. This is why it's so important to personalize your intake. What works for one person might not work for someone else. Here's another tip. Vitamin D3 pairs beautifully with other bone-building nutrients like vitamin K2, calcium, and magnesium. You can take it with any of these, but because vitamin D3 is fat-soluble, it's best absorbed when it's also taken with a healthy fat. Try taking it alongside foods like avocado, eggs, or even a drizzle of some olive oil, extra virgin olive oil. Just keep in mind that for some people, vitamin D3 can interfere with sleep, so it's also a good idea to take it earlier in the day if possible. Vitamin D3 is a cornerstone of bone health, and with a little bit of intentionality, you can make sure that you're getting what your body needs to stay strong, resilient, and ready to support you for years to come. So the number one supplement for osteoporosis, which should come as no surprise to anyone, is calcium, the cornerstone of strong and healthy bones. There's a lot of debate about whether or not you should take calcium supplements, and the answer really depends on your diet. Calcium is absolutely essential for our bones, but whether or not you need to supplement it hinges on whether or not you're getting enough calcium from the foods that you eat every day. The daily recommended calcium intake varies by country, but in the United States, it's set at 1,200 milligrams daily for most adults. This is on the higher side compared to many other countries, so know that there's a little bit of flexibility here. What's most important is figuring out your personal needs, not just following a general guideline. The concern about calcium supplements, one of the main reasons that people hesitate to take a calcium supplement is that they have a fear of arterial calcification, a condition where excess calcium builds up in your arteries, which can affect your heart health in a negative way. But here's the good news. There are steps that you can take to avoid this while still getting the calcium that your bones need. First, don't take more than you actually need. Try tracking your calcium intake from food for about a week. Average the amount out, and then if you're falling short, supplement the difference that you're short. Your body can only absorb about 500 milligrams at one time. So if you need more than that, then split it up into smaller doses, maybe taking some calcium with breakfast and the rest at dinner time. Second, support calcium absorption with other nutrients. When paired with vitamin D3, vitamin K2, and magnesium, calcium is much more likely to end up in your bones rather than in your arteries. Let these nutrients work together to create the perfect environment for bone health. Third, choose the right form of calcium. When it comes to supplements, not all calcium is created equal. The most effective form for your bones is calcium hydroxyapatite. This is the same form that your body uses to build bone, making it a fantastic option for supplementation. However, if you follow a vegetarian or a plant-based diet, know that this may not be for you because it's derived from animal sources. Another excellent option is to take calcium citrate. This form is gentle on the stomach, easy to digest, and it absorbs well, making it a popular choice for many people, and usually my top recommendation. The bottom line is that calcium is a foundational nutrient for bone health. Balance is key. Avoid over-supplementing. Ensure you're supporting your calcium intake with other nutrients and choose a supplement that works for your individual needs. With a thoughtful approach, you can give your bones the strength that they need while keeping your heart healthy and happy. Together with a balanced diet and the right supplements, you're setting yourself up for strong, resilient bones for life. Before you go, here's a quick recap of the top 5 supplements for bone health. Vitamin K, between 100 and 200 mcg daily. Vitamin C, 500 mg daily for optimal collagen production. Magnesium, 350 to 400 mg daily. Vitamin D3, individualized dose based on your blood levels. The maintenance amount being 800 IUs. And calcium up to 1200 milligrams daily depending on your diet. So there you have it, the 5 most important supplements for maintaining strong, healthy bones, plus our honorable mentions with trace minerals. Remember, supplements aren't a one-size-fits-all solution. They should complement a nutrient-rich diet and be tailored to your individual needs. Today, I invite you to review your current regimen. Are you meeting your nutritional needs without overloading your system in any area? By understanding the role of each nutrient and choosing wisely, you can control your bone health and reduce your risk of fractures. Taking care of your bones today is an investment in your future self, one that will allow you to stay active, independent, and thriving for years to come. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey to better bone health. There are sources that are listed for the research that I mentioned today in the description below this video, and I encourage you to check it out to learn more on your own. If you found this information helpful, please share it with someone that you know who can benefit from this information. Together, we can help more people to build stronger bones and brighter futures. And on that note, I look forward to talking with you soon.